these are two big names captaining two big teams. You know they're going to be... There's contests inside contests, isn't it, in that game?
Yeah, absolutely. And Rohit Sharma, he'll want to bounce back from the disappointment of the performance against Rajasthan. And the RCB, they're on a roll. They're on a roll. They've won a game.
Bit of a roll.
They've left it a bit.
I'd go with galvanized after a win finally.
Since when does one game become a roll?
Well, when you've lost 6, it's a roll.
All right.
It's a streak. It's a hot streak.
They're in fine form.
All right.
In fine form.
They're in fine form. It's going to be a belter tomorrow night. Plenty of runs. You think?
I do.
One sec, but before they can even start the game, Lasith Malinga has to bowl a ball to finish the previous game, right? That they played in Bangalore. It's that no ball.
Ooh, stop it. He can't even get in the team. He's got to be back tomorrow night.
He's going to be back because Alzari Joseph is out.
Alzari Joseph's out, so he's back. I mean, the fairy tale for Alzari Joseph is over.
Well, I mean, that fairy tale got over last weekend in Hyderabad. After that, it's just been a nightmare for him. But he goes, and I guess Lasith Malinga then gets a look in.
Yeah.
Are you liking the rest of the team?
I don't think there's much change needed. Quinton de Kock was good the other night. Rohit, I just prefer to see him being aggressive at the top, which he was the other night. They're just not quite getting the runs out of that middle order. I mean, Pollard had a beautiful game two ago and then failed the other night, but I don't see that changing at all. Apart from the one change, Alzari Joseph out and Lasith Malinga in.
Yeah, you fancied it is a night for chasing.
Yeah.
You do feel, tomorrow night is a night with a little bit of dew that's on show at the Wankhede. You fancy both teams will want to win that toss and chase down.
Yeah, so RCB, of course, coming off a victory, and Mumbai coming off that disappointing loss against the Rajasthan Royals. But let's have a look at the RCB side now. You're thinking, I mean, they've been struggling for balance. They've been struggling to get the combination right. They win a game. You saw what it meant to them the other day. Would they then tamper with this?
I wouldn't have thought so. When you've won a game, unless there's an injury or a niggle or some kind of illness, I can't imagine that they'll change much from the previous performance. It was strong. He used spin better. He used 4 overs of Moeen Ali, which was the difference for me in the game, because Moeen bowled 4 overs, 1 for 19 at a period where Kings had only lost 1 wicket, so they patted him back where they should have attacked him. I think they'd go with the same 11.
Remember, they can get a foreigner in.
Yeah, unless Steyn is available, but I heard that he was not available for these 2 games. So if he's not available, I'd say stay with the winning side. I mean, just put some pressure on those overseas players and say, we're only going to play 3 because we don't think the rest of you are quite where we want you to be at the moment. Yeah. And we'll stick with it. Stick with the winning combo.
I think probably Saudi in for Siraj, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Siraj didn't have the best.
Yeah, I mean, he went for a half century.
Yeah, Chris Gale took to him, didn't he? So that was, but it was a winning cause. It's never easy to change in a winning cause. But like Tim Southey's record, he played for Mumbai as well.
Saudi did, yes, he did.
3 years, I think, ago.
He was there
around about then.
Yeah.
I know he's had some time at Mumbai. So if it's if it's that nice sort of surface that kisses through a little bit, swings around maybe, so it might be an option up front with Quinton de Kock and Rohit Sharma to maybe just try and swing one back to the lefty or take it away from Rohit Sharma.
Yeah, well, and if they go with 3 foreigners, that'd be very interesting in Mumbai. Maybe Mumbai will say, hey, if you guys are just playing 3, can we play 5? Like, can we have your 1 card? Because they're the only team to have played 5 foreigners. If you remember, I think in the CLT20, they did that in the Champions League. In 2011, 2020, they just didn't have enough fit and unsick Indian players. So they got special permission to play 5.
Wow.
It was back like 8 years ago. Yeah, so they take that card. Give us 1 card. Yeah, 1 more invite for the party. Thank you. But if there's anything else that the 2 of you want to say about this game tomorrow, say it now, because I'm guessing that tomorrow, 7:30 to 8, we'll pretty much be discussing the India squad and the Australia squad for the World Cup. So is there anything else? Do you want to round up the business?
I'll be at the game.
There'll be 100.
And I'm doing the toss. So if you've got any questions for the skippers, just send them in to me. Hashtag Cricbuzz Live, and you can use my Twitter handle if you like, at
Sdool.
At Sdool. I've got to ask Rohit and Virat some questions tomorrow. So
we've asked
there'll be 100 tomorrow.
Will
Someone will score.
Yeah,
100.
I thought you wanted him to ask Rohit and Virat that will you get 100 tomorrow?
One of them will.